Hello, today is the 15th of February, and that means I didn't make a video for almost 1.5 months. I think my last one was right after New Year's for wish you all a good New Year and stuff like this. So nothing much happened. Winter happened. We didn't have a strong winter. I think the first real snow was happening on the end of January. I have some video of this. I had some help with we had 2 snowstorms, blizzards, and I had some good friends helping me shovel out on each one of them. So I made some videos during this time. You will see this later on. I actually have 4 installments of videos which I prepared. The first one will be something I bought for my feet. I have a diabetes number 2, as you know. With this, one of the complications coming with this are my feet problem. They are swollen at night, sometimes very painful. Gathering water, my circulation is bad, so I'm wearing compression socks most of the time, which helps me during the day to keep it all in place. I have to do things for it, certain creams to put into my skin so my skin doesn't dry out on my feet. But I saw an advertising on TV about a machine that stimulates your circulation electrically with electric stimulants. You have the choice of, it is a 30-minute program. If you do it twice a day, they say you have the biggest benefit out of it. I must say I'm too lazy. I do it now once a day, and it seems to be good enough. But it really helps me. It seems to help me. They don't advertise that it helps everybody. So they spent the money on this. I really thought about it, but I do spend so much money on my feet already anyway. This $200 didn't really make such a difference, and if it helps me, hey, the benefit of being helped outweighs every consideration. I bought them. I will show you the machine, and it works very, very well. The power, I started with the power 60, and now I'm up to, I use power number 90. That way I get the stimulation, the impulses up to my knees. And I do have a little bit of a knee problem also, so this helps me twice. It's really, really pleasant. It's, yeah, for me it works. I will show you this machine, and then the second one, I have another video. Before the winter came, I went to a place where I go every year. It's a smoking house, a seafood place where they smoke their own seafood and salmon and stuff. But they also do a double smoked bacon, which is very close to a European bacon you could buy in Europe, except it's still a bit too soft. So I buy this. This time I bought about 8 of those. You will see the pieces, I will show you. And you see the process I go through to make it a bacon, an Austrian farmer bacon, which is something you eat cold on a wooden board with a knife and dark bread, and you cut pieces. Delicious stuff. And it replaces one of my food items that I miss from Europe. Very, very good. So I give you the recipe how I do this. You would have to find the right bacon to try it with if you're interested anyway. The third one will be the snowstorms. I have 2 snowstorms. I cut together some, probably be 5, 6, 7 minutes, but they were quite some major storms. We have probably 1 or 2 or maybe 3 still coming, but it helps. And I had some good friends helping me out to get my car free, and because I'm still not quite as, but I have built down, my body has really aged in the last year, much faster than I ever thought it would. I'm getting to be an old man now. At least I'm walking like it. So, well, and the last one will be something that I decided, because I'm preparing myself for this coronavirus we've been living with for 1 year. Most people think it will relax now soon, but I actually think it will be the most. I'm increasing my attention of not going out, not going to places. Since I have no washing machine in my house, I used to go to the laundromat, and if I want to be honest, hairdresser, I cut out a year ago. So finally now, after 1 year, I'm getting a little bit the hang of over my hair. I'm controlling my hair better than before, let's say this way. I'm still not happy with it, but I'm doing it myself, of course. And another thing is the laundromat. If you go, a laundromat must be such a petri dish of viruses. With so many people, especially in laundromat, I'm in a student town, where, oh my God, so many people have to go there because they only live in apartments. And how can you keep this free from germs or viruses? So I prefer not to go there, and I don't want to ask friends to wash my clothes. Marielle was very helpful for 6 months or so, but I don't want to have to always ask her, please. It's getting a little bit boring. So I actually invested some money and bought a very small, for camping or very small apartments, a washer and spinner. And I wasn't sure if this was the right thing. Yesterday I did my first load. It worked beautifully, and it's much larger than I was afraid of. I was thinking, my God, when it's too small, that when I do my bed I will have problems with things, but I will do sheet by sheet, no problem. So I will put this up to you. So if you enjoyed this, thanks for, there was a few people ask me how I'm doing. I'm doing fine, I'm doing great. I'm just getting ready for being more prudent than before, because I have a feeling that people underestimate the danger of those new variations of the virus. I think, especially me, I'm 70 now, and I have to be careful. I'm certainly in a danger, in an endangered species with all the little infliction I have from diabetes. Oh my God, you name it, I seem to have it. So, I mean, it doesn't disturb my life. I like my life. I actually really enjoy my life, and I'm happy I'm a person who can live alone and still get a lot of joy out of his life. Well, this is it. Watch it, enjoy, and well, we'll talk later one more time. Well, hello. Just a little bit, one more thing to add to the video I will make. I'm not sure if you're all aware of it, but I think I don't make a secret out of it that I have diabetes number 2. And because of diabetes, one of the complications are my circulation, my feet. I got a lot of swollen. I'm 70 years old, so I got the swollen feet at night a lot, and that really can hurt. I'm taking the odd times a diuretic pill to help me get rid of this, because it is water accumulating in my feet. But I also saw a TV commercial about a product. I will try to get it now. A product that you put your feet on. It's a sort of a mini computer, and it gives you electrical impulses to your feet, and sort of like a massage. It has a program it runs through. It runs for 30 minutes. You can install which power you want, or you can change the power as you stand on it. It didn't promise anything. It just says it really helps for the circulation, and it was a bit costly. I bought the best model on the market. There's some models for under $100. This one was $200 something, and I decided to go for the better one because I wanted to last. I wanted to be a proven one. And they say if you do it twice a day for 30 minutes, the program runs for 30 minutes. I do it while I'm on the computer. It will show, it should show after certain weeks some reaction. Well, I do it now. I cannot do it twice a day. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to do it twice a day. But I do it at least once a day. And I must say now, I'm 4 weeks into it. Now I feel the benefits of it. My swelling, my feet are hardly ever swollen at night. If they are, I will not do it when my feet are swollen, because that could be painful. But when they are swollen, then I will do the next day, maybe twice, and it will take care of it. It really, really works for me. They say it doesn't work for everybody, and right, so I guess your own a master in doing things like this. But I can really, myself, I'm happy I did buy it. So this is just one little thing I want to add to the video. Ciao, guys. Today is Sunday, Saturday, I'm sorry, I think it's the 30th. And I decided to do today the long trip to La Ile Verte, to the place where I buy my bacon, double smoked bacon at the smokery, at the fish smokery, but he also double smokes bacon and ham. And with this bacon I can almost reproduce Austrian Bauernspeck. I can eat it raw, I can let it dry out to get really hard, and oh, it's delicious stuff. I invented a few treatments with this bacon to make it very, very Austrian, also in flavor. I add the flavor mix on the outside, rub it in, and let it air dry in the fridge for about 4 or 5 weeks. And then it becomes an Austrian Bauernspeck, like you get on a farm in Austria for a snack, a Vesper or Jausen, as they say. This is for my going to the smoker to Tropistal and Ile Verte. A follow-up, because I never really showed you what I bought. I buy here the bacon. They do some fantastic double smoked bacon and sell it in pieces like this. So I bought about 8 pieces this time. Then I make at home with a little coffee grinder. I make salt and pepper mix with garlic in it, garlic powder, fennel seeds. I ground in the same pepper mill. It's a coffee grinder, but coriander seeds, juniper berries, or Becheniev, and then caraway seeds, ground caraway seeds I have. I make a mix, this is it. It's a salt herb mix, and with this I rub in to the bacon from all 4 sides, from top, bottom, open out of the plastic, and I leave it in the fridge open on top of something high so it can be in the air suspended. And it makes the best copy of an Austrian bacon. I have still a small piece left from the last one I made before I ran out, and the bacon turns into something like this that you can cut and eat cold, just like this, with some homemade bread. It is most delicious. I could dive in that stuff. But that's what I do with those things I bought. That's why I go twice a year to get my bacon filled up. Well, we are nearing the end. The end of January. And we're sitting at the moment in a major snowstorm. Let's see how that all turns out. Ole. Yeah, puppy, go. Go, go, go. I got a little bit of way free. Puppy did her business, caca, pee, in the deep snow, but she did it. That was a bigger snowfall than I ever expected. Quite surprising. Well, and of course the wind came so bad that it just blew into my door. I called for help with the snow on Wednesday. I called Maria's brother to help me shuffling my car free and my pathway to the garage, because I need some meat to fill up my freezer. And I'm still a bit shaky with Well, it's still the same day, snowy day, and finally the snowplow was just here to open up my front a bit. He did a really good job, and I think my puppy deserves to go outside. She's been snow diving all day long. Come on. She's been snow diving all day long, so this will be fun for her to be able to go outside. I'm happy that she can do it. And I'm happy to give her this experience. Well, hello. We got the 5th of February, and I have my 2 snow angels came to free me from the last snowstorm. My car, the chill, and his brother Norbert. The 2 brothers from Marielle, my ex. It's perfect. What a wonderful morning, though. Quelle belle journée, hein? Quelle belle journée. Holy moly. Oh well, this is just so helpful that they take so good care of me. Besoin plus de gasoline, hein?
Oui.
Pour vous, c'est juste les muscles.
C'est normal, il m'avait appelé. J'ai dit, on n'a pas la souffleuse. J'ai dit, on va y aller rien qu'avec la pelle. Ça, non, il dit, j'emmène la souffleuse. Comme ça.
Parfait, parfait. Ben, regarde. My angel. The 5th of February, and they made a little highway to my garage. Oh God, it's really having fun with this machine. La gasoline, ça t'amuse, mais ça prend de la gasoline quand même. Regarde, la force est incroyable. Hein?
Hey, la prochaine tempête, s'il y en a d'autres encore, on s'appelle puis on se parle avec Gilles.
C'est vrai.
On revient encore.
Regarde, j'ai dit à Gilles, j'ai plus la misère de marcher et d'être normal comme je pensais.
Oui.
J'ai été vieille dans 3 mois, j'ai vieilli 10 ans. C'est pas mal, j'ai rentré dans une handicap situation, tu comprends? And Puppy is outside enjoying the new space. Oh, that's funny. But they did an incredible job. Just incredible. Puis, il reste là. Mais oui. Well, today is the 8th of February. I just have a clear court again. I have to get my car out for tomorrow because I need to go for a vaccination tomorrow. Not against COVID, it's against Sona or shingles. Shingles, as you call it in English. I'm making a little bit of an explanatory video of the part with my washer and dryer. For the winter, I have been deciding to wash my clothes by hand. Only t-shirts and underwear every 3-4 days in the sink here, which of course is not quite as clean. That's why many of my t-shirts have little spots all over. You will think I'm a dirty man. Well, the t-shirt looks dirty, but it's actually smelling and clean from my sweat. It's totally clean. But I did that because going to the laundromat, I find would be one of the more dangerous places with COVID-19 being around. Simply for what people use it, a lot of students. I'm in a student town, and they of course all go there. They are partying, they are having fun, and I don't want to get anything just by passing on, waiting in the laundromat for your machine to be finished. So I'm decided to buy this washing machine. I saw on Amazon. It arrived now, and this will be a video of explaining how it's working. I'm finished already with it. It has been a grand success. I did forget some steps to actually videotape because I'm so excited. But I explained what I did too quickly without you seeing it. It's a great machine. I'm very happy. The price is around $200. It was under $200, but close enough. And maybe $30 for the rack of hanging the clothes afterwards. But the size looks very fair. I will do next week my bet and see how that works out. I probably have to do it in 2-3 installments, but that's no problem. One thing I have plenty is time. So I hope you agree with me. Ciao. Well, today is the 9th, maybe the 10th. I think it's the 10th of February. I ordered a few days ago a washer, dryer, dry spinner, just for small apartments. So I went today with the dog and my small Yaris to pick up. And besides this, I have 2 more packages, one large one. So I had to go once with this machine. The dog had to go in the front seat, which is against the law, but for once I hope to get away with it. Well, I will take it apart and see how the shock was loud, I must say, when I saw the size of box. Well, we'll see. Well, this is the box. It's not that heavy, it's quite, I think it's about 10 kilo. Well, let's open up and see what's inside. Let's see. It is for transport, packed very well. Very well. Which is nice. Oh yeah, this is a fair size. Not too much. I was getting a bit afraid when I saw the big box it came in. I guess this is the Amazon box, the big one, and the Chinese one came in here. Well, I'm very impressed. This is actually quite easy. This is the top. There, in there. Oh, it's a fair-sized drum. It looks smaller because the top is smaller, but it goes quite a bit in the back. So, and this one, this is small, but should be fun. Should be fun. The drainage is here, and I will show you later how I install it. It will be quite smart. I think I have a great position for that. Because of my built-in shower, I will put it just outside the shower on the right side, with the drainage going into the shower thing, and the water can be used by the shower. I will not use this water. Apparently it goes very slow. I will just use the shower head, fill it up with hot water, and that's it. Move. Well, this will be my stand, and this will lean on the right side of the shower, walk-in shower. The drainage I just put into the shower. Water I will take from sliding the door. I used foam from 2 different foam containers as underground. That should be basically doing it, and it will, with everything works, it should be quite nicely out of the way. We will see. Well, I finished, at least for now, the installation in here. I will leave it in there, open this side of the door. The shower head will give the water. The drainage pipe goes in there where the drain is. I checked if it works, and seems to work very nicely. Yep. And spring dryer works also. It's actually very quiet, it's not very loud. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, this will work out just fine for me. I have to finish this. I'm proud of my little machine. I think it will do me very good. And I can wash a small load almost every day if I want to. So I'm never going to be behind with laundry. Alrighty. Well, hello, today is Sunday. It's, I'm not sure exactly which day. It's a few days later after I installed this, probably 2 days or so. Today I will start doing the first wash. So I will open this here. And I will get the water to fill up here. Well, I need to make sure that this is all coming across perfectly. Then I open the hot water. Yeah. And then filling up that. And here in the back I will put the drain into the drainage area. The rubber piece over the drain I will take away once I start draining. Yeah. Now I should add some soap to it. I don't really know how much soap to use, but I will make sure it will be very little, because I don't think I need that much with it. Yeah, that should probably do it. One more time just to make sure. This will be the first try run, so I will find out today how many t-shirts I can use in there. I have a high hope that I got here 4 or 5 t-shirts, 1 underwear. I hope that will work out. Well, I think I will stop it at this point and see how that worked out at all. If it did, let's see. I will turn it for once. Just to get the soap agitated. Well, and now we add some t-shirts and see how that works. T-shirt number 1. Of course I have to wait till the soap gets all penetrated. Number 3 and number 4 and t-shirt number 5. I will leave it with this. I think I could add a few more things, but at the moment 4 t-shirts, 1 underwear. Yeah, let's leave it with that. And now we let it run for, I would say, about 20 minutes or so. Well, I can see I have to put something here so it doesn't shake so much. Well, I added here a towel that stops the wild shaking quite nicely. Yeah, that's good. Well, and now we wait those 15-20 minutes. Oh, I completely forgot. I took out the t-shirt, rinsed it over there so I can go back dry. I drained the center one. If you go, it drained the water. You had to push very hard to go to drain, but once it was there, I guess it's done, so you cannot do errors or mistakes. And now I'm filling up with just the rinse water. And I'm gonna run another 10 minutes of rinse. And again, it will work easily. I could have probably used at least one more t-shirt even for the spin dryer, which is a very good sign for me. Perfect size for me now. I wasn't sure if he was a bit small, but it looks like it's being more convenient than I thought it would be. Well, I must say, the spin cycle does a really good job. Holy moly. It comes out quite perfect. Impressive, impressive. More than I thought it would be. Well, there we go. And it doesn't take so long. It's not a job that takes forever. Quite nice. And now now we're gonna spin it. I close this again. I do close this because we have very cold weather outside, and when the wind blows the wrong way, sometimes the cold air blows up here and it would freeze the pipe. So I have a fan in here that keeps pushing room temperature warm air through the pipe continuously, and when I'm not using this for this or shower, I put the second fan on top here. Gives me a double power and safety for not freezing problems. Well, I just want to show you. Here I got my clothes sort of hanger. I will put up the clothes to dry. It arrives together with the washing machine. I bought it for very little money at Amazon. I like that this is not cord. This is metal, so it will not bend or do anything. What I really want you to hear is how silent this machine works. This is now the washer and dryer, and you can hardly hear it just out of the room. It's very, very quiet. It wouldn't disturb anybody sleeping in the bedroom at all. That's amazing. I thought it would be more than that. Alrighty, well, I want you to hear. You hear almost nothing. This is now the spin cycle. It's once it's starting, it's running very, 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 very quiet. Surprising. Look at that. Hardly any sound, doesn't move around too much. I was thinking that would be worse. I cleaned this out. I wiped it out with a towel. And, well, very nice. I'm very happy. Well, it will be time to put up my and now I take out. Well, there it is. The dirty deed is done. Everything else is back to normal. That's it. That was my washing clothes. Success. Yoo-hoo!